Everybody who this is a very famous pillar in Qutub Minar. This was shifted to Qutub Minar in 300 C, 300 AD. It was not in Qutub Minar. It was in somewhere in Orissa. They knocked it off and then took it there. Assuming it was there, doesn't matter. It is in open sky. It has weathered for the last around 2000 years. No rust. No rust. They have not kept it in a strong room. They have not kept it in a locker. They have left it in the open. Rain, temperature, heat, everything. No rust. This pillar. Iron pillar. This is the only pillar people know. I can give you at least 20 sites in India. If you go to Kollur, which is 50 kilometers from Sringeri, Kollur is 40 kilometers from Arabian Sea. So the chances of corrosion must be high there. There is a pillar which is not rusted. Next time if you go to Kollur, go and see. There is an iron pillar there. And on the seashore in Puri, 107 Bhubaneswar, which is 20 kilometers from the sea, 177 iron beams, full of iron beams. Temple there. So that's what it is. Iron. This country had a great technology in what is called iron and steel. See, iron, steel, if you read metallurgy, which they teach in engineering, steel is nothing but ferrous iron plus carbon. That's what steel is. If you take iron and mix carbon in a particular proportion, you will get different. This is a very big ticket item today. The entire metallurgy is only on ferrous carbon alloy. I am just throwing jargons at you because you should not get worried when people talk about all these. We all know all that. It's called ferrous carbon alloy. I have also learned metallurgy because I am a mechanical engineer. If you are a mechanical engineer, there is one diagram you should know. Otherwise, you are not a mechanical engineer. It is called temperature time transformation diagram. It's a 3-dimension. At different temperature, at different times, what will happen to this metal? This is the metallurgy central theme. This is when you can never become a mechanical engineer. So the high-speed alloy steel, stainless steel, and there are different terms. Indians were very good in a steel, and which was exported from Kodungalur. See, at that time there were two important ports: Kodungalur on the west coast and Pumbuhar on the east coast. From Pumbuhar we went far east. From Kodungalur we went to Rome. So Damascus blade. See, warfare was not bomb and all that. It was all sword, talwars. To manufacture that, the only steel used is called wood steel, imported from India. When? BC time onwards. It is called wood steel. Why? Because that wood steel is manufactured only a place not far from here. Again, over 100 kilometers. That's where the wood steel was manufactured. It is called Ukku in Kannada, Urukku in Tamil. Steel is called Urukku. Selam Urukku alai. So foreigners simply, Urukku and Ukku are too much for them. They call it as woods. That's how the name changed. 1923, there is a metallurgy conference. They were trying hard to find out how to replicate the composition of wood steel. They have not succeeded. Britishers killed the wood steel in 19th century. They slapped mining ban. They slapped huge production tax and they brought it to a grinding halt. Finished. The great legacy of metalworking which Indians alone had, we lost. Lost in the sense the government squeezed the neck. Zinc. Nobody in the world knew how to extract zinc. Because zinc, 500 degree from the zinc, see, all metals are extracted only from a ore. You dig and then take the ore from the earth. Then you boil it. Whether it is gold or iron, everything has to be done like that. Zinc, the problem was, when you melt the ore, at 500 degrees centigrade, zinc will vaporize. It come out of the ore like vapor. At 550 degrees centigrade, it will become zinc oxide. So zinc kadakadu. You have to catch it between 500 and 600. Nobody in the world knew. Indians knew it. So they developed a methodology called downward drift distillation process. And the gas appdi varumbodhu, take it through a pipe and cool it in another place and extract the metal. Nobody knew in the world. In 11th century AD, Indian production of zinc was industrial grade, million tons, where the world was scratching to find out what is zinc. So I can go on copper, gold, all. We were absolutely fabulous in metalworking technology. We do not know where they are today. So this is a living example of that.